When we left off, we were 20 days into our passage from Hawaii to Washington, about 600 miles west of the northern tip of Vancouver Island.
See it?
Yeah, it's just silicone.
It is? Okay.
Yeah.
So then the thing's broken off.
Yes.
So that in some ways is better, but also means it's more likely to pop out any time here.
Yeah.
Because there's nothing holding that in other than the silicone around it.
Yep.
But it should make it a relatively easy transition if we think it's the same size.
Yeah.
Alright, here's the deal. We had a through hull that was above the water line foul last night at around, what?
Middle of the night.
Middle of the night sometime. Taking on a lot of water, almost came out of the engine room, or overflowed the bilge. Had to figure out where it was coming from, and then heave to for the rest of the night until we could get it fixed this morning.
So the through hole that went bad is leaking. It's a little one. It's in the forward head underneath the sink. Both the through holes for the head, the actual toilet, are good. The intake and outtake, those have proper handles on them and everything. This one looks like it was temporary plugged. It used to be maybe a sink drain or a sump drain or something like that. And basically it's a little plastic through hole, and it has gone bad, gotten disconnected somehow. There's water coming in around it. So we hove to last night when we found that out. Did as much investigating as we could in the dark and all got some sleep. Now it's daylight and we are working to troubleshoot and figure out how we're going to fix it. Right now we're hove to on a port tack, and the through hole is on the port side. It's above the water line, which is good, much better than below the water line. And being above the water line on the port side, being hove to on a port tack, it mostly stays out of the water. When we get a big wave, we get a little kind of spurt that comes in, but nothing major. But before we start sailing, we definitely need to have that watertight as we can.
Well, I'm going to attempt to fit into Hillary's wetsuit. We only brought one wetsuit with us on this trip. Actually, I don't know which way it goes. I think it's inside out now. I think it was the right way. The plan here is for me to go over the side of the boat right now. The challenges with that are, we're hove to right now. We just dropped the working jib and put the staysail up. It's helping us drift a lot slower. We were drifting about 3 knots overnight, kind of 4 reaching there. What we're going to do is, now that the staysail up, we're drifting about 1.5 knots, but it's a more stable roll for us. We've got probably less than half a mile visibility right now with the fog, but nothing on AIS. And the plan is going to be for me to hang in a harness over the side of the boat. I'll have a safety on and a main, and I also have like a fore and after guy to keep me stabilized from swinging forward and aft. And we're going to try and remove this through hull from the boat while we're underway. Good news is it's above the waterline, but we're in big seas, well, relatively big seas. We're in 2.5 to 3 meter seas out here. So we're still taking water through that through hull at the moment. Every time we roll into it, we're going to, it looks like the outside flange has gone missing, and we found another through hull we think is almost identical that we're going to try and pop out and replace. It's not in use, but it is one that we will hopefully get us there. About 400 miles from sea and land, so if we can get back underway to be good. We've drifted probably close to 20 miles overnight in the wrong direction. We're heading due west right now. So I'm gonna get changed and see how that goes. It's the female wetsuit. There's no fly in here. I'm gonna have to pee in your wetsuit.
What?
No, I already went to the bathroom.
Oh.
Unless I'm out there for a really long time. I hope not. It's cold already.
Okay, what am I up to? Mary.
Trusted Matthew here, he's rigged everything. I didn't check it.
Hillary did.
Adam's got the safety. It's not as cold as I thought it would be right now, but I'm sure they'll change when I touch the water.
And take your jacket off?
Yeah, I'll take the jacket off. Anyway, We'll see how it goes. Hopefully we, at least it's above the waterline. That's the real thing there.
Okay, good.
Already lowering.
I'll need more. Let's take me forward a little bit there.
So, Adam, you slack off and I'll pull in.
Yep. That's off there.
Most of these lines are running fair.
Okay, down more. Yeah, it's gonna be like under the water for most of this. It's gonna be interesting.
Good there?
Yeah, down a little lower. Hey.
Okay, slack, Gerald.
Alright, Ty's over the edge, and I'm gonna get on the through hole from the inside here. Hope we can do it quick.
Okay, I'm good when you are, Hillary. I'm gonna put my knee over the hole to try and block it a little. No? They're giving it clean!
Yep, just taking silicone out. Tell us when it's clean, Hillary.
Clean, good? Okay, I'll take the valve. Okay, get that butyl ready. Yep. With the nut.
While our hope and plan was to pull out the remains of the old through hole and quickly replace it with a new one, we also prepared for things not going to plan and had several backup plans in case something went wrong. This included having wooden plugs ready to hammer into the hole from either the inside or the outside.
Is it on, Hillary? Is that on? Nut is on the thread.
Great.
Starting the thread.
Okay, so I can feel it moving.
I can feel the head moving.
Go ahead, proceed, Hillary.
Although it was a tough job to do at sea, everything went to plan and we were able to screw the new through hole into place without any major hiccups.
Okay, I'm gonna come up. Come up? Yep, alright. Keep going. Yeah, that's good.
Okay, tie off.
Yep, I'm on.
In case you're still a bit confused about what part broke, which was difficult to capture in the moment, here's a quick recap. We had spent the previous day and night really bashing into some large waves. This bashing caused an old plastic through hole only a couple inches above the waterline to break. This is the through hole we removed. You can see that the threads just kind of end, which is where the flange, or larger flat part that should sit against the hull, broke off. This silicone, which was still stuck on the outside of the hull, used to be underneath that flange, and was the only thing holding the remainder of the through hole in place.
Success?
Successful enough for now, that's for sure. For us to get back sailing, we have a what would you call it, like a secure through hole in place. Luckily we have one. It's probably a little bit smaller. I think the one we took out was about 1 inch. This was about a 3/4 inch that went in its place, but it fits in fine. We butyled it in there for now. It's a good enough shape, and at least it's got it's fixed on both sides. There's a flange on the side. The one that broke, the flange broke off. So this will be enough to get us under sail again. And even if we have a little bit of water ingress, which I think right now is there's not really any water, right? I mean, we need to tighten it down a bit more probably, but
Possibly, yeah. We don't want
to mess with it, right? We don't want to break it. It'll be enough to the bilge pumps can keep up fine. They would have kept up fine before as well, but we'd rather take care of it while we can. That's why we were hove to. Everything seemed to work well, and we're back under sail, hopefully in the right direction soon. So close to land, jeez.
Alright, it's time to get back underway. We unhove to with the staysail and double reef main, and now we are going to raise up the working jib. Get back under sail, start making some miles again.
You ready?
As soon as we were back underway, our avid fisherman Adam got straight to putting the lines back out again, and had a bit of good luck.
Dark line is the stringer line.
What you got there?
Might be related to salmon, we don't know. We caught it on the squid lure that we've caught everything.
Nice. So we have fish again, a new fish. It's exciting to be in new waters and catch a new fish. I'll have to fillet them up and see what the meat looks like.
Figure a way to hook it.
False alarm. That's our third, probably salmon for the day to get off. But we have 2 on board right now.
After the through hole, the salmon wasn't our only excitement.
Maybe about 200-300 yards in front of the bow. Twice.
Let's see if we can see them again.
All right.
Well, we're getting into new territory. We've never been this far north in Varuna before. We're at about 49 degrees north, headed east, making our way in towards the coast. Yesterday we caught a salmon, Pacific Northwest fish, and this morning Matthew just spotted a whale. I'm pretty sure it was an orca whale. Pacific Northwest is known for orcas. So we're seeing, I don't know if he's gonna surface again here, but pretty cool to see. Oh, I just saw a spout back there. Maybe. Looked like something. See what we can see. And the sun's out today. How amazing is that? Nice change.
That's all for this time. Thanks so much for watching. Please remember to give us a thumbs up, subscribe, and share with your friends. Until next time.
Strange creature back here. Oh, it's a blanket. Oh, it's a tie.